Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train 5 news video. We have news of the first DLC for, well, TSW5, that being the MBTA Commuter route, which is the Boston to Framingham and Worcester Line, which is going to be releasing on the 29th of October. So credit to Dovetail Games for this little video here. This is sort of a little sneak peek of what you're going to be playing and what we're going to be getting. So there's the HSP 46. Coming out of Boston South, there it is there, MBTA Commuter, and yeah, coming soon, so that is the 29th. Yeah, that's that, that's cool. What was that? It was like a nice shot there. Yeah, there you go, look at the artwork there, looking cool. Yeah, free starter pack, if you didn't see the roadmap video, it has been extended until early 2025, so cool. Right. Right, MBTA, there you go, here's the interesting stuff. The first add-on for Train 5 will take players to the east coast of the USA and the culturally rich city of Boston, Massachusetts. Below we will cover locomotives, the route and the gameplay elements you can look forward to upon release. So the locomotive, which is such a nice looking train. Just look at that. It looks good. The HSP 46 diesel loco. So new to the Train Sim world is the sleek modern HSP 46 diesel locomotive, which is unique to the MBTA fleet. Having first entered service in 2014, the HSP 46 has been increasingly used on services out of South Station, replacing the older F40PH-3, I'm going to assume that should say. Yeah, which is the one we've got with the Boston Providence route, which is great fun to drive. Its large windows and curved nose not only make for a more aerodynamic journey, probably hardly, but an easier one for engineers, with a spacious cab layout that has more in common visually with some of the German locomotives in Train Sim world than the American ones. This includes an interactive digital display, which players can zoom in to interact with easier as part of Train Sim 5's core feature update. Sort of weaves it. It's a really cool line. I always do it when a new route's announced, but go and have a look on Google Maps or some videos on YouTube sort of this route. I mean, this bit here, yeah, this is right next to sort of the main highway / motorway going into Boston. You sort of follow that along for quite a way, so hopefully it will be busy, unlike the San Bernardino motorway. Powering the unit is the GEVO-12 power plant that meets more stringent emissions targets for use in urban environments, as well as a smoother sound when powering up to depart stations. There is also an automatic stop-start feature, which temporarily shuts down the station after 3 minutes with the throttle in idle and reverser in neutral. That's quite cool. Quite a lot of buses over here have that, where they sort of just turn off when at a stop. So that's going to be quite cool to sort of just do, because yeah, it'll be like one of those things you want to sit there for 3 minutes at a red signal and just have the engine turn off, just so you can hear it turning back on. Safety systems, ATC and access are both available to use as per other American locomotives, but in game these are not enabled by default. I wish there was a setting to have safety systems on by default. It would be so helpful. All of this is packaged up in a refreshed livery that was voted for by the public, still displaying the bright purple colours of its Commuter rail brand. And yeah, it does look good. Right, yeah, they did a little reference strip to it, so that's, I think that's, is that Adam? Dovetail Games Adam? Yeah, who's obviously the audio guy. F40PH-3C, so this is another train you're going to be getting on the route, that's nice. Players will also be able to take up the familiar helm of the F40PH-3C, first seen on the Boston Providence route. These iconic locomotives, seen in other F40PH variants across the United States, still work a large proportion of services out of North and South stations in Boston, including the Framingham to Worcester Line. The cab may feel more familiar to players of other American Train Sim routes and locomotives, with access and AT display top right of the engineer's position, along the throttle, reverse and braking handles set up similar to how they are on the older freight or switching locomotives. Oh, and safety systems have been updated for this route as well. Cool. Let's have a little look-see. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, you in the Boston, Framingham and Worcester route, you're getting both the HSP 46 and the F40PH-3, so that's good. I did think they might make it so you have to own Boston Providence to get the F40PH-3, but that's not the case. BTC and CTC coaches, so you've got the bi-level and single level. So two different styles of coaches will feature in the consist of trains heading along the Framingham to Worcester Line. BTC and CTC bi-level cars are new to the route, representing the stock seen across many of the MBTA commuter rail lines. Though visually these may be similar to those seen on the San Bernardino line, unlike those they have the cab car available to operate to facilitate return journeys from Worcester to Framingham and back to Boston. As you're on San Bernardino, the Bombardier coaches, which look quite similar to this, the cab car you can't use anymore. Like the HSP 46, these cab cars also have the interactive digital display. Okay, oh nice, and also you'll be able to make most of conductor mode. So cool. That's a nice. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, Boston Providence, which is the other MBTA/Amtrak route, really enjoy that one. So yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to this one as well. Also included are the BTC and CTC single level cab cars previously seen in Boston Providence, and they'll also have conductor mode functionality. Cool, there's a little map there, so 44 miles, which is perfectly fine, as I think it is. It's a full end-to-end route, so including a Lansdowne for Fenway Park. So there's quite a few stations on there, and yeah, it's sort of. I think it is as far as trains go in real life. So you'll be able to probably sit on the same train most of the day. Awesome. There you go. Look at that right next to them. Not many cars on it. Hopefully it's going to be a case of how it is on San Bernardino, which is completely dead. The highway. Hopefully they'll, maybe a bit more on there. Cool. So yeah, you can route hop between Boston Providence and Worcester Framingham. Boston Framingham Worcester. Framingham and Worcester services share this route for a small part of the journey, running alongside I-90 through the cosmopolitan Back Bay area to Back Bay Station, before splitting off and heading to the second stop at Lansdowne. It's here where commuter rail baseball fans are like to head to Fenway Park, the USA's oldest baseball stadium. Cool. Hang on, they split off. Hang on. Yeah, they split off. Yeah, just after Back Bay. You can see the track obviously on Boston Providence. It's then all west to Worcester, saying goodbye to the city centre beyond Boston Landing and heading through a collection of smaller settlements and communities at Natwick, Ashland, Westborough and Grafton. Roughly halfway along is the city of Framingham, where some services terminate before heading back to Boston. For a long time, this settlement was the largest town in the state before becoming a city in 2018. And at the western end of the line, the impressive Worcester Union Station greets passengers alighting at the second largest city in Massachusetts. Here, engineers climb out of the cab of their locomotives and head down to the cab car of their train to make the home run back to Boston. Is that like a little bit of pun there for the baseball? A small yard also stables passengers' trains while not in use. So here's the timetable, layers and gameplay. MBTA is set in 2019. Local hauled services will face out of Boston towards Worcester, and the cab cars are for journeys back to Boston. 5 scenarios. And obviously, plenty of services as well. Cool, right. So it's going to cost you $29.99 for all available platforms, and it will be coming out on the 29th of October, so that is still a couple of weeks away, but it's on the way. Let's head up to let's go to the route map actually again. Yeah, let's go to the route map. There we go. Well, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you going to be looking forward to this route, or is it a bit like nah? What do you think? Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.